Welcome back, folks, to Chicago 811. How the hell is everybody doing? Hope you guys doing pretty good. We got another video for you guys out here. We're locating my favorite utility, phone. You guys know how much I like phone. Let's check out this video. Please like, subscribe, and have a great day. The print shows the pedestals to be back here. I don't see no pedestals. What the hell's going on here? Is the print wrong again? Alright, anytime I'm at that job site, I like looking around, see what's going on out here, seeing what I need to locate. We got phone over here. Everybody knows how much I hate phone, locating it. So it looks like they want to dig back through here, turn to where the sign says locate. So let's go look around, see what's... I got a challenge back here. Alright, so got a phone here, transformer here, gas meter here. So it looks like my work's cut out for me. I got to locate this area, and we got a lot back here, a lot going on. So it looks like they had three coming down the poles, probably feeding this transformer. All right, let's get to it. All right, let's see what we got in here. Oh, this ain't so bad. So by looking, I'm looking at these ground straps. See how many ground straps we have. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. This is another ground strap. So that means we have 4 cables in this pad. Always look at the ground straps, and it tells you how many cables you have in the pad. So what I need to do, I need to unbind all 4 of these to locate the cable. And don't lose the nut in that head. Oh, there goes one in the water. Right there. So after I unbind all this, I take it all apart. I take it all apart so nothing's touching, because this pad is grounded. This one here, you don't want to touch. You want to leave it, because this is going right to the ground rod. So you don't need to take this off. Leave it on. There's no reason to take this off. You want to unbind the cables to the ground here. So here, these are your ground straps. Leave this intact. I got 4, and you always want to make sure that these are still connected. So I like pulling on it, and if you visually see it, come this way to look, and you can visually see right here it's connected still to the bow. A lot of times it won't be connected, it will be unbonded here, and then you'll be marking a ghost tone or bleeding out to a different utility. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I see 4 in this pad. You know, it's a good habit to count to make sure what you see on the ground straps, that if you have 4 ground straps, you have 4 cables in here. Sometimes you might have a 5th one here that's not even bonded. and that's a damage waiting to happen. So always, if you could, I know sometimes in these PEDs, you cannot look into it because they have so many damn wires around here. But this one here, I can count 4, so we got 4. So see where my box is? My ground rod's back here, because all my locate is going that direction. So I'm gonna keep all the interference behind me. So the ground rod will be my interference, and that's why I place my ground rod behind that pedestal, not in front. Because if you put it in front of the pedestal and you're locating this way, you're going to pick up your ground rod and you go miss utility, and then it's all over with. A damage waiting to happen. So make sure your setup, everything's behind your equipment, and everything's behind this ped when you're doing the locates this way. I ground out first, so I don't get electrocuted, or if something wants to go wrong, I'm not grounding out. I'm not grounding myself out. So I got to pick each one, do this 4 times. And when you're on the ground strap, make sure it's not touching no metal, because it'll just make your job even harder. Since all my locate is this way, from that ped this way, I'm gonna sweep from the road all the way to the building. So in this one here, I won't do a 360. There's no reason why to do a 360, because the pedestal's out of my extent. So any cables that's going this way, I'm gonna catch it from the road to the building. And you can see how low I am. I'm at 60%. I'm a receiver. You don't need to be up that high at all. And here's one tone. 13 at 1 foot. Not good enough for me. So in this case here, I'm gonna dot this one out and go to the next cable. All right, now, because since I ain't doing a 360, I don't know which cable's going that way. I got 1 cable going that way, 2 going south. This one only had 13 milliamps. So I'm gonna go with my highest milliamps. And then another time, all over again. All right, same tone, same spot. This is 11 inches. Milliamps are it's down to shit. So I'm gonna complete a 360 right here, or not a 360, I'm gonna complete a sweep to make sure no cables comes in on an angle here, so I want to catch it. So if they decide to shoot one here, I'm not missing it out of that ped. So that's why you see me doing like this to catch it. There's my 3rd cable. That's singing. All right, this cable must be crossing the road in really good tone. Now I'll go on my last cable that goes that way. And my last time, see what I get off this cable. Nothing. Nothing. So I'm gonna bump it again. I'm gonna bump it again off the corner here of the building to catch that cable. So I put my gain up a little higher. Nine inches. So my only tone off this ped was the first cable, those 14 milliamps. So that's my cable, the first one. Who would have ever figured that one out? I'm gonna verify my null. So my null's out here, and my peak's here. So I got two different tones. I'm gonna go in between, folks. In between some covered of my peak and null. So there's my peak and my null. In between two lines, I'm covered. It agrees here. In between the two dots. And right there, I'm covered between null, and peak. So that's how I do it, folks. That's how I do it. Peak it out and a null back. Peak is though peak is your best method. Never locate on null, you're verifying that null. We're marking everything else on peak. I mean, I see guys out there, null and a combination, doing all these other crazy stuff that these have, and they're just getting damages because the reason is because null and peak mode and null at the same time, you can't tell if you're bleeding off onto the different utility or not. I think I did some demonstrations on peak and null, how you cannot tell if you're bleeding off on the different utility or not. I'm gonna link that video below so you guys can see it. That's why it's always best to peak it out one way, turn around, and come back with null to verify your peak, and then wherever your null is, like my null's here, and my peak's here, I'm gonna put it right in between the two dots so I'm covered. So right here, it agrees with peak, and agrees with peak. So my null agrees with peak over here. Over there, it's two different tones. So like I said in my last video, don't overmark. Give one cable, mark one cable. All right, let's go to the building, and we got to clamp out to that cable, see what direction that goes. Because the printout here for AT&T is so screwed up, doesn't show any PEDs out here. Shows all the PEDs to be in the back. But apparently you can see we have PEDs in front. Anytime you see this water valve like this for the sprinkler system, these wires here is not your phone drop. This is for the sprinkler system. So never cut into it like somebody tried over here. This is for the sprinkler system for this. So never, when you see a wire like that, it's not AT&T or not Comcast. It's not a phone drop, so don't cut into it. It's for the sprinkler system for the last 300 times. Now this case here, I have no choice but to clamp onto it. This cable, because the print's wrong, and I don't want to waste any time. So over here it's buzzing, so I know my clamp's working. Usually when it buzzes like that, your clamp is working. So beautiful tone on the cable. I'm on 8 kilohertz. That's the lowest I could use. And let's do a sweep. Oh, beautiful tone here. 52 milliamps, that's unheard of, clamping. 52. Wow. I guess that's excellent tone for a clamp. So we'll peek it out. And here, this is what I'm talking about, a sprinkler box. That's where that wire's going, right here, into the sprinkler box. So remember that. All right, so this phone, I peeked it out. I had to take my jacket off, folks. That's why the video got interrupted. So I peek it out, and it's turning. So it looks like it's going on an angle. So that's why it's with these bends, it's very important you catch the bends. So I'm on top of the water main. Don't think you're bleeding off. I'm reading 2 feet, 52 milliamps on top of the water main. So they put this cable on top of the water main. What can I say? Great milliamps. And when I bring it back, if it doesn't know there, then I know I bled off onto the water main. If it knows there, then I know I'm good. So it took me into this pet here. I'll bring it back and know. Oh man, that's beautiful null. It knows really good. It's not the best null, but it's knowing. It's knowing okay. Now, catch your bend. You want to peek it out to catch your bend. You always peek your bends out. Never null it, peek it out. Now I got my bend, I can null it back. Because I got my dots, how my peak is, running on an angle. Now I know where to null on an angle. So it's right over the peak. So it's over here. And that's it. I got my radius, I got my bend right here. It's crucial to make sure your bends are marked accurately because that's where contractors will always hit. They'll always hit the bend. Into my next bend. Wires in the way. Look right here. See how I'm peeking it out? I'm not knowing it. I'm peeking my bends out. And that's it, folks. It's that easy. Well, be honest with you, it's not that easy. Phone really sucks. But this one here is not bad. So we got this. We got the phone line out of the way. And these contractors should be good with the phone. I mean, the prints are messed up. The prints are showing AT&T to be back there with the pedestals. Apparently, they're not back there. They're over here. So the phone's out of the way. I gotta mark out the rest of this crap here. So guys, I'm gonna end the video here. If you like, please like, subscribe. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment below.